they are electrically neutral. They are electrically neutral. Net is 0. Then positive, then negative, total 0.
Yeah.
If one electron is lost, then only left out is 9 electrons. Proton cannot be lost because वो nucleus का अंदर strong bonding forces are there. So can I say it will create +1 charge?
Yeah.
But if I gain one electron, then it will create -1 charge.
Yes.
That means when electrons are lost, then it is positively charged or negatively charged.
Positive.
And one gained, then
Negative.
so ultimately it is just losing or gaining of electron. It's called positive or negative charge. So in general, how many charges you are there? You have
2.
two, positive and
Negative.
positive means what?
Loss.
Loss of electron, and negative means
Gain.
gain. Yes, right. Positive charge, losing of electron is called as positive charge. What is negative charge? Gaining of electrons is called as negative charge. The SI unit of charge is coulomb. Correct? Hello? SI unit is coulomb.
Yeah.
Its dimension is A1 T1.
Yes.
It is denoted by which letter? Capital Q or small. Right, this much. So whenever somebody is telling a body is positively charged, means he is telling electrons are lost.
Done, sir.
Okay. One second. One minute, one minute. One, two, four, four, zero. It is denoted by Q or small q. Written completed full?
Yes, sir.
Quantization of charge. Quantized means integral multiple. If we say electrons are lost or gained, so it can be one electron lost or one electron gained, or two electron lost or gained, three electrons lost or gained. Can it be 0.5 electron?
No.
Once. Hello? वो तो जो दुकान वाला है खुद ही कर देगा ना, कैसे नहीं कर पाए तो? हाँ। नहीं नहीं, वो अजीत के पास जाओ, पूरा कर देगा। नहीं, कॉन्टेक्ट नंबर तो नहीं है, इधर है ना अपना अजीत की दुकान के उधर सामने, फिर तो है ना वो कैसे? हाँ बराबर है, वो दो दो थोड़ा थोड़ा नीचे। अरे वो बहुत वो पूरा वही काम करता है। So 0.5 electron. Is it possible 0.5?
No.
No, always the charge will be in integral multiple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but not in decimal. So quantization means integral multiple. So charges are due to loss or gain of integral number of electrons. This is called as quantization of charge. Therefore, Q equal to plus or minus NE. N equals to integer, right? Quantization means loss or gain of integral number of electrons. So charge is always N times E, plus indicates lost, minus indicates gain, and N is integer, right?
Done, sir.
Okay. Find number of electrons lost to get charge of 1 coulomb. So since Q is charge is plus, so N times E, therefore N is Q upon E. Q is 1 coulomb, charge of 1 electron 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19, which is 10 upon 16 into 10 raised to 19, that is 100.
Sir, 10 raised to 19 ऊपर आएगा ना?
Minus 19, then it goes up, it will become 10 raised to plus 19 upon 16. I'm taking 1 0 from that. It will be 10 raised to 18 upon 16. 16 into 6, 96. Remainder will be 4. 16 to the 32. 16 into 5. So 6.25 into 10 raised to 18 electrons are required to have charge of 1 coulomb. Any doubt in this?
No, sir.
Sorry.
Done, sir.
Okay. This one you will try. If Q equals to 0.2 coulomb, find number of electrons lost. Try this. Q is 0.2 coulomb. Find number of electrons lost.
Sir, 12.5 into 10 raised to 17 electrons.
12.5. Okay. 12.5 is perfect. 6.25 into 0.2. 12.5 into 10 raised to 17. Perfect. Point 2 upon 1.6. I can remove the decimal from both numerator and denominator. So this can be written as 200 into 10 raised to 17 upon 16. 4 into 4, 4 into 520. 4, 12.5 into 10 raised to 17. That you can write 1.25 into 10 raised to 18. Perfect. Others also got same answer?
Yes, sir.
I'm clearing this. So we got charge means losing, gaining of electron. Positive is losing, negative is gaining. They are always quantized. That means integral multiple of electrons. Next, principle. Law of conservation of charge. What is law of conservation of energy?
Energy neither be created nor destroyed.
But it can be
It can change from one form to another.
one form to another. So law of conservation of charge states that the charges can neither be created nor destroyed, but it can be transferred from one body to another body. Total charges of system always remains constant. Example. Suppose this is one body A, this another body B, this is having charge of 20, this has charge 10 coulomb. Both are positive, I have taken. When they are touched together and again separated, touched and separated, so total charge will be 30.
Yeah.
Right? When they are separated, they will acquire charge 15, 15. So total is not changing. One body gets less charge, other gets more due to transfer of charges when they are brought in contact. But total 20 plus 10, 30, 15 plus 15 also 30. So it remains same. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Sorry.
Then, sir.
State and explain Coulomb's law of electrostatics. State and explain Coulomb's law of electrostatics. According to Coulomb's law of electrostatics, force of attraction or repulsion. Like charges repel, unlike charge will attract. So force of attraction or repulsion between 2 point charges is directly proportional to the product of their magnitudes and inversely proportional to the square of distance between them. Force of attraction or repulsion between 2 point charges is directly proportional to product of their magnitude and inversely proportional to square of distance between them. Right, Coulomb's law. Whenever this chapter is there in the exam, this law will be 101% asked in the exam.
Done, sir.
Okay. Let Q1 comma Q2 be 2 point charges separated by distance r in air. Therefore, by Coulomb's law, F proportional Q1 Q2 upon R square. So F is some constant K. Q1 Q2 upon R square, where K is constant of proportionality. It is given by K equals to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon. This we read like this: epsilon naught, 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught. Its value is 9 into 10 raised to 9 Newton meter square upon Coulomb square. So 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught is K in air, which is 9 into 10 raised to 9 Newton per meter square upon Coulomb square. Yes, please copy this much. Formula we got now: force between 2-point charge. When you say point charge, means size of charge is very small.
Done, sir.
Till end 9 into 10 raised to 9. That much you have done.
Yes, sir.
Where the symbol epsilon naught is permittivity of free space. This is called permittivity of free space. Hello? Yes. Oh, what time? So, shall we shift again in the evening only? Okay. So, I will shift it. Today I will just send an email. Where epsilon 0 is permittivity of free space or air. Its value is 8.85 into 10 raised to minus 12 Coulomb square upon Newton meter square. Right, again this two line.
Yes.
Yes. One minute. Coulomb square upon Newton meter square. Dielectric constant or relative permittivity. Dielectric constant or relative permittivity. See, every time medium cannot be air, sometimes it can be other than air in which charge is present. So the ratio of permittivity of any medium, the ratio of permittivity of any medium to the permittivity of free space is called as dielectric constant or relative permittivity. Thus, dielectric constant denoted by K is epsilon upon epsilon naught. Dielectric constant is epsilon upon epsilon naught. Okay, just copy this much again.
Done, sir.
Okay. So dielectric constant epsilon upon epsilon naught or relative permittivity epsilon suffix r is epsilon upon epsilon. So whether you write epsilon r or k, one and the same.
Done.
Note. If charges are situated in medium other than air, then F equals to 1 upon 4 pi. In place of epsilon naught, it is k epsilon naught q1 q2 upon r square, where k is dielectric constant. Right. If air, then k will become 1. Other than air, k will have some value.
सर ये डाइलेक्ट्रिक कांस्टेंट मोस्टली कौन से चीज में हो सकता है?
मतलब कौन कौन सी चीजें, मतलब क्या?
मतलब ये अपना जो करंट है
हम्म,
वो जो बल्ब का फिलामेंट में जैसा रहता है रेजिस्टिविटी में, वैसे कौन से चीज में आ सकता है
क्या
ये डाइलेक्ट्रिक कांस्टेंट? मतलब ये इसका एप्लीकेशन किस किस में होता है?
सब में होएगा ना। पूरा अपना यूनिवर्स में कुछ ना कुछ होगा ना। एयर होगा तो उसका वैल्यू 1 आएगा, कुछ और रहेगा तो कुछ और आएगा, बट रहेगा तो सब में ना।
ओके, समझो।
डाई इलेक्ट्रिक का मतलब इलेक्ट्रिक नहीं जाएगा, रेस्ट होता है था। तो मेटल में वो इन्फिनिटी हो जाता है, और 1 अपॉन इन्फिनिटी मतलब फोर्स 0 हो जाएगा ना।
हाँ,
इसलिए चार्जेस मूव नहीं करेंगे इसमें अपने आप।
हो गया सर।
इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड चाहिए अपने। सेकेंड पॉइंट, force between two charges in a medium is 1 upon, this is important again, 1 upon 4 pi k epsilon naught q1 q2 by r square. Force between two charges in air will be only 1 upon 4 pi epsilon q1 q2 by r square. So I can say force between two charges in medium upon two charges in air, 1 by k will be left out when you divide, rest all will get cancelled. Any doubt?
हाँ सर।
So force between two charges in medium is force between two charges in air upon dielectric constant K. Right. Very important, favorite MCQ based on this.
डन सर।
Now I'm giving you values for K. In air, K equal to 1. For insulators, K is greater than 1. And for metals, K will be infinite. Right.
हो गया सर.
Principle of superposition superposition means at one point many are coming, that is called superposition. एक के ऊपर एक के ऊपर एक ऐसा superimposition. So when we say superimpose मतलब suppose this is some paper, उसका ऊपर I draw one diagram, उसके ऊपर और एक diagram, उसके ऊपर और एक diagram, then they are called superimposed. So if there are not only two but many charges in air, for example I'm showing this is one charge q1, another charge here q2, here q3, somewhere here q4, dot dot dot, many charges are. Then q2 will give force to q1, force acting on first q2 second, repulsive if it is positive. q3 will give or q3 will not give?
Will give.
q3 will also give. And what about q4?
Will also give.
That means whether q1 is there or not, q3 is there or not, q2 will also give, q4 will also give, qn will also give. So everybody will give the force to q1.
Yeah.
मतलब q1 के ऊपर एक नहीं, सबका फोर्स मिलके ऐड होएगा ना फिर. तो q1 will give, q3 will give, q4 will give, qnth will give. So resultant of all the forces is called as principle of superposition. That two vector sum, depending upon direction you have to add. If two forces are in same direction, what will be result? Add.
Yeah.
Opposite subtract. Any other angle, parallelogram law. Perpendicular, then Pythagoras theorem. Equivalent 60 degree, root 3 times. Equivalent 120, same. This way we can add. So when a charge is surrounded by number of charges, resultant force acting on a charge is vector sum of forces due to all the charges. This is known as principle of superposition. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Right. Answer I'm dictating. When number of charges.
तो डायग्राम पहले ड्रॉ किया है कि
डायग्राम बाद में. When number of charges are present in a medium, then resultant force acting on a charge is vector sum. Then resultant force acting on charge is vector sum of forces due to all the charges. This is known as principle of superposition of charges. This is known as principle of superposition of charges. Right?
Done, sir.
Now draw diagram. So force is one part which we completed today. Next is intensity and field lines. Then will come two equal opposite charge. That will complete the chapter. This is small part given in 11th, remaining is in 12th. So max to max will require 2 more lectures to complete theory. Draw diagram.
Done, sir.
Okay, shall I clear the figure now?
Yes, sir.
So let Q1 comma Q2 dot 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 up to Qn be n charges in air, and F12 comma F13 dot 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 up to F1n be forces acting on Q1 due to Q2 comma Q3 dot 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 up to Qn. Therefore, resultant force acting on Q1 comma F1 bar will be F12 plus F13 dot 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 up to F1 bar. Okay.
Done, sir.
Okay. So that's all for today. We'll meet on Wednesday at 9:30 and try to complete the chapter. Wednesday it will not get over. By Friday this chapter